above than 80% people live in the rural areas Nepal, where the resources and the human capital is rampant. It should promote and encourage the local talents and mobilize local resources to mitigate the poverty elevations, as well as it will help to create income generations as well as earning opportunities, and it will promote rural tourism domestically. We have national as well as international potentialities and resources in our country. We can harvest our the immediate neighbors through the China and the India, who are our immediate partners. Since its inception, I have witnessed the evolutions of bit of Nepal, and in its earlier days, it was in a critical conditions, but now it has grown up as a well adult age. Over the couple of years, it has done a lot of commendable activities for reaching to the north, to the south, as well as the east, to the west of this Nepal. Therefore, bit of Nepal will sustain in days to ahead for sustainable village tourism. Therefore, I hope in the days ahead, the futures of the prosperity or the futures of village tourism in Nepal is great.
Nepal is a country of villages, and we are just going to urbanize many rural areas. When you talk about the village tourism, rural tourism, many ethnic communities are staying in the rural areas, and they have their diverse cultures. They have the diverse traditions which are very much peculiar for the people of the globe. Village Tourism Forum. Since 18 years, it has contributing a lot to serve the village tourism to the global tourist. Not only to the global tourist, even the domestic tourists are also very much interested to visit many rural areas of Nepal. These days, when vacation is there, when longer leave is there, even Nepalese people, domestic people are going to visit many places of Nepal. When you visit the Gurung community, they have the marvelous presentations. When you visit the Magar community, Dura community, or Newar community, they have their own peculiar type of things. That's why Nepal is a country where rural tourism or village tourism flourishes a lot. Village Tourism Forum is progressing a lot and finding out many places, many other rural areas, so that in coordination with the government of Nepal, the Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, it will be able to develop in a better manner.
Definitely it will not happen overnight. It will take some time for the villages also to bring up the standard of the accommodation. Initially, maybe Nepalese will go there, students will go there to stay in homestay, but ultimately one day, homestay will be a very good accommodation for tourists once the standards meet the international tourist standards. So I'm very, very hopeful that everybody in the villages and even in the towns can be a part of tourism by turning their empty rooms 1, 2, 3, 4, because homestay only up to 4 rooms can be homestay, and I hope it will trickle down to individuals. The villagers themselves has to take the courage to start. Of course, the government and the private sector, and when I say private sector, meaning trekking agents, travel agents, and hoteliers in Kathmandu, in Pokhara, in Chitwan, they can help and promote. But it will definitely depend on how the villagers themselves are ready to start homestay.
The village tourism is model for the Nepal. There's no question in that. According to our infrastructures, we always call it Atitha Bhava. When a guest comes, we should respect them. And that's in each village knows that. And each village, and they have this center point to receive that, to conceive to the village tourism, and they have to receive all those tourists to the village normally. But even they want to do it right now. I think so each and every village or remote areas, which they could receive that without so much investing lots of money or lots of infrastructure layer. Infrastructure is right there because village is right there. What they should do is each house maybe has accommodated 2 or 3 or 4 guests. That means 2 or 3 rooms. So that means you have 50 houses. You already had 150 houses. So that's why this is I think a role model for the Nepal.
It has started regional branches across the country. VIT of Nepal involves in several activities. It has series of publication of books on village tourism since 2008. It organizes regular field visit trips basically to new destination of homestay. It celebrates 31st July as VIT of Day, Asad 15 as Ropai Jatra, Kodo Ropai Jatra, Maghe Sangrati with bullfight events as cultural events for encouraging the local farmers with bringing in light in national media. Conducts seminars, manages short excursion visits, rafting, and helps to publish brochures of new destinations, imparts trainings, and provides consultancy services free of cost. Sometimes Deusi Vailo programs are organized for fund collection. Both English and Nepali calendars New Year's are celebrated either visiting a particular homestay or organizing an event in the capital. The VIT of Nepal aims to reach the nooks and corners of the country. From sunrise to sunset, Thaplejung to Kanchanpur, Darchula and Humla to Chapa and Ilam, or snow-topped mountain to Terai, VIT of Nepal plans to intensify its activities, unveiling and unfolding the natural and man-made heritages of this tiny but magnificent diversity tourism products. VIT of Nepal would like to acknowledge the following people: